You're rolling.
Brian, let's talk about some of the live shows that we've seen over the years. Who wants to start, you or me?
What was your first?
It was Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band, April 30th at what was called US Bank Arena, and it was called First Star Center at the time, and it was, like I said, April 30th of 2000, and it was the E Street Band's, it was Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band's very first tour back together, and it was incredible.
I was at that show.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
I don't think I've missed Bruce when he's been in town.
Andy, didn't you just get a CD of that show?
Yes, I did. I
I'll have to make a copy of that for you if you want.
I got a copy of it from one of the people that is a customer at Everybody's. And I'll tell you, when I first heard it, I about cried. I about cried because I was like, oh my God, I've got a live recording of it. I mean, I just started fanboying crazy.
Of your first concert, too.
Yes.
That's huge. Brian, what was your first show?
The first concert was at that same building. It was John Denver and the Starland Vocal Band opened up. My parents took me.
Woo! That's awesome.
I kind of got hooked there, but it wasn't until a few years later. It was Kiss on the Dynasty tour with Judas Priest opening up.
And I was at that show.
All right. There's some dude on a Harley Davidson rolling out on the stage. I was hooked.
Yeah.
Rob Alford.
How about that?
Nice.
Many shows since then.
You and Andy were at the same Springsteen show, and you and I were at the same Kiss show. I'm telling you, man, we're all connected.
Yeah, a friend of mine asked me if I was going to go see Kiss on their farewell tour at Riverbend. I'm like, well, of the 3 farewell tours I've seen already, I've had my fill.
They are pretty good at it by now.
Yeah, they're an amazing band. It was probably a great show. A lot of my friends went, said it was awesome.
Andy?
I went. Rick and I went, and
we went to that.
Yeah, we were in the lawn.
Was that last week or week before?
I think the week before.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it was awesome. And the funny thing is I go to a day program, and I said to them, you know what? I'm not coming in. I'm not coming in the next
Not going to be here the day after the concert.
Right. I said, I'm going to be tired. I'm probably going to be getting home late, so I'm not coming in. And they were like, okay, that's fine.
What about
I'll tell you the name of the day program off the.
What about some of your favorite concerts that you've been to, Andy?
Like I said, Bruce Springsteen, Three Dog Night, the Riverbend, Kiss twice.
Yeah.
Toby Keith, Trace Atkins. Trace Atkins was at Jack's Casino.
Who took you to that?
Woody took me to see Trace Atkins, which was amazing.
Did you guys go see somebody else together a few years ago?
No, we were supposed to go see Sawyer Brown together.
Are you
they
sure?
were at Jack's Casino too, but they were, but he was unavailable.
I thought you guys saw the Black Crowes.
Oh yeah, we saw the Black Crowes at the Taft Theater. That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
So, which was amazing. Got a live recording of that show. That was amazing.
Yeah, their last run, that last incarnation of Black Crowes, an amazing rock band. Jackie Green on guitar.
Yeah.
Added the keyboard player, floating my name.
I'm spacing on his name too.
Yeah, it was just amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, the Crowes show and Trace Atkins show. Oh my goodness, it was like listening to the Black Crowes on album or CD or whatever the preference is, but 100 times better, probably.
Yeah.
It was amazing. I saw Toby Keith. I've seen. I'm trying to think. Didn't get a chance to see Alice in Chains this year. I did get a chance to see Alice Cooper like 2 years ago.
Are you pronouncing that correctly?
He was amazing. He was at Riverbend. He was amazing.
Yeah, his band. Last time I saw him was at the Taft. And I forget what was it? Owen Tangi, female guitar player, amazing.
Who's the guitar player?
Yeah.
But
who's the other chick that plays guitar for Alice?
Nita Strauss.
What can you tell us about her?
I have a funny story about that. So last year, Was it last year, Rick?
It was.
It was last year, and it was right before his concert at the Taft, which you just mentioned. She did a guitar clinic at the Guitar Center in Tri-County, all right? I went to it, and we got a few pictures together and stuff, and I told her how much of a guitar, or how much of a fan of hers I am, you know, guitar-wise, and then I said, but I am a huge fan of Alice's music. And she was like, well, that's cool, thanks a lot. So, the day of the show, the day of Alice's show, his personal assistant came out and said, if anybody has anything they would like to have Alice sign, he's inside and I'll take it to him and I'll have him sign it. And Rick goes like, you know, dude, get your CD out, because I had his paranormal CD like tucked away like right here or whatever. The next thing I know, I'm like, hey, he won't sign it. He's too busy, you know, he's putting on his makeup and his whatever. So the next thing I know, I gave my CD to his personal assistant. This is the guy that's in that Frankenstein, you know, suit. He said, I'll be right back. So I'm thinking, yeah, whatever. No offense intended. Next thing I know, he came back and he goes, who had the Paranormal 2-disc set? I raised my hand like I did when we were in school, and I went, I did. And he said, here you go. It was signed by Alice. It's signed by him.
I hear he's just a really nice guy.
Yeah. Too bad he doesn't project that on stage. Darn it.
That's just it.
His
persona.
I'm just saying, it's a darn shame he doesn't.
You met the whole band that day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Everybody except Alice.
Yeah, and they were all really nice to me, and
They really were. The Taft is set up, as you may know, the stage door is like right on the street. So they have to go in and out like right there on like, I don't know what it is, Walnut or 3rd Avenue or something like that.
And the year that Guns N' Roses was in town, I didn't get a chance to go see that, but I did the next best thing. Ben Lehman, who was a good friend of mine, and I went to 21C, which is where they were staying at the time, right? And so it was probably 90 degrees, probably like today, right? Outside. And I had on one of their t-shirts. So I was sweating like crazy. The next thing I know, we went into the hotel, and it was funny because all their people had their laptops out and they're coordinating the tour and all this kind of stuff. Ben and I were sitting in the lobby of the 21C, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm eavesdropping on the band in which everybody coined the biggest or the dangerous band in the world back in the late 80s. This is nuts. You know?
Andy, what do you think is the best show you've ever seen? Or do you have a top 5?
Well, the Black Crowes, Alice Cooper. I love saying his name that way. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Apologize not, my man. Vince would appreciate
Trace
it.
Atkins.
That's right.
Yes. Oh boy. I'm trying to think. Three Dog Night was amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that for lip service.
What about you, Brian? Do you think you have a top 5 off the top of your head?
Kiss was
If you're like
amazing.
me, if I asked you a week from now, it might be 5 different shows, just depending on your mood.
Well, it depends on how the drive-by truckers do on Saturday night in Louisville.
Okay.
But
Where are they playing?
Down at the New Paris Town Hall, brand new venue.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
I would have to say Fish at Big Cypress, the 2000. It was a festival. They started their midnight set at midnight, and they played till sunrise. So it was like a 7.5 hour marathon. That'll never be topped.
Yeah.
Springsteen, my first Bruce show on the Born in the USA tour is up there. Anderson, Bruford, Wakeman, and Howe on Mud Island, the first show of their tour.
Yeah.
Was amazing. Full quad sound.
Really?
That was something else.
Yeah.
It was really, really good. I'm not sure if I'll put it in the top 5, but Queen on their last go around. I got a chance to see Queen, and what an amazing rock show that was.
Yeah. Very cool.
Was that with Freddie Mercury?
No, it was with Adam Lambert.
Yeah.
Was the gentleman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't try to be Freddie. He's a great singer. He just
Right.
did his thing. And it was just a treat to see Brian May play guitar. And
Oh, yeah.
Alpine Night 3 of Fish this tour.
Yeah.
Listen to that. Do
That's
yourself
epic.
a favor.
That is epic. Andy, I played some of that for you in the car.
You have.
The Ruby Waves is his journey.
Yeah. That's an all-timer. So, regarding your lifelong passion for live music, is there anything else you guys want to touch on before we wrap up this episode?
I don't know. Is there?
I don't plan on stopping. You know,
Yeah.
No.
My oldest brother got me into live music, and we've always said as soon as it stops becoming fun, we'll stop doing it.
Yeah.
That's who I'm going to see the Truckers with on Saturday.
Oh, that's great. That's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Andy, any shows coming up that you're looking forward to?
Well, like I said,
Beside Diamond Rio.
That's your top dog
well,
right
I don't
now.
know. I don't know because the season at Riverbend is starting to slow down.
It's wrapping up, isn't
It's
it?
wrapping up. So I don't know. I don't really know.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll just keep on the lookout to see who's coming and when and how much tickets are. That's the other thing.
I have a feeling there's going to be some stuff coming up at the garage that we're going to go to.
Yeah.
And if you go to Diamond Rio, like with your mom and dad or something, then you and I should go to Y&T.
Okay. Okay.
Last time I saw them was in the 80s.
Wow.
So, what do you think?
That's big.
Feel like wrapping it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks everybody for watching. This is Andy Swartman, Inside the Music. Thanks again for watching.
Who was your special guest
And
today?
this is my special guest and friend, Brian Kneuven.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Thank you
job,
so
Andy.
much, Brian. Thank you, Rick.